What is going on, guys? It's Xmptz. I was logging into the PBE to actually look at Affilios a little bit more. I'm gonna practice him some. But I logged in and I see Sett. There's a new champion out. So if we look at his abilities, his passive, Pit Grit. Sett's basic attacks alternate between left and right punch. Right punch is slightly stronger and faster. Sett also hates losing, gaining additional health regeneration based off his missing health. Q is knuckle down. Sett's next two attacks deal additional damage based off target's max HP, which is pretty cool because I feel like it's a tank meta right now, where there's just a bunch of tanky CC champions being played. That's how I feel personally. I don't know how everybody else's games are going, but that's what I've been seeing the most, so that's cool. Sett also gains movement speed while moving towards enemy champions. W is his Haymaker. Sett passively stores damage he takes as Grit. On cast, Sett expends all stored Grit to gain a shield and punch an area, dealing true damage in the center and physical damage on the sides. So it's kind of like a Fiora W, you know, the riposte. But at the end, you gain a shield, and it expends all the damage that you absorbed. So let's see how that works. Facebreaker, Sett pulls in all enemies on opposite sides of him, dealing damage and stunning them. If enemies were only on one side, they are slowed instead of stunned. Okay. So if you get two enemies like on both sides, you get a stun. If they're just on one side, you get a slow. Okay. Sett, his ultimate, Sett carries an enemy champion through the air and slams them into the ground, dealing damage and slowing all enemies near where they land. Okay. I'm just gonna jump into a practice tool, just see how he works. So his Q was gain 30% movement speed while moving towards enemy champions, and his next two basic attacks deal bonus damage based on, it's a percentage plus his AD of the target's max HP. So activate, see his fist glowing, he's like enraged. Well, I guess that's kind of Dead Man's too, but let's fast forward. So the enemy, alright, there she is. So let's see how fast he actually goes. Okay. But he gets a little bit of bonus movement speed, not much. W was where it was like the Fiora riposte, absorbs damage and then expends it. Oh shit. That actually looks badass. Okay, in the center line they get true damage, and then if they're not in the center line, they just take flat physical damage. And then he also gets a shield. Pulls two enemies. If there's two, they get stunned. If there's at least an enemy on one side, they get slowed. And then his ultimate, what is it? What the fuck? Bro, you could suplex in League now. You were dropping League champions on their head now.
Get them off my floor.
Actually dropping them on their head. I want to see that one more time. Bro, no way. Let's see what his E does. So stun and then suplex.